Hey, thank you, man, for everything you've done in the sport of boxing, Lamon. Tell me about what this weekend means to you, being at the Nevada Boxing Hall of Fame.
It's an honor, man. Like I said, to not only become a boxer, but to become a heavyweight champion and to be put into the Nevada Boxing Hall of Fame as a heavyweight world champion. It don't get bigger than that for me. You know what I mean? I don't know what it means to anybody else, man, but to not only say that I was a heavyweight or to say that I was a world heavyweight boxing champion, but to say that I am immortalized to that extent, because to now be able to mention my name in the Boxing Hall of Fame with all of the other great champions that have already went into the Hall of Fame over all the many years in Las Vegas of all places, man. Like, dude, like, it don't get bigger than that, man. And that's just like, it's going to take me a long time to really enter and understand what it is to be a legend. Yes. You know what I mean?
Got you. Where did it start for you, the journey of boxing?
The journey of boxing started in Indianapolis, Indiana, at the age of 7, right. 1980, given my age. My mother in the 70s, single household, black child. My mother worked hard to buy me a drum set. And we're talking about the late 70s, early 80s. I tore up this drum set because he sent me to my room because she had a company and I couldn't hang out with the adults. So I tore up the drum set that she had just spent $100 for on this young child, single parent, and after the company left, she tore me up. So I came home the next day and she was like, we're gonna do something to get rid of that attention. I mean, that energy that you have. So when I came home, and she said that to me, she took me down the street to this recreational center called Riverside on the west side of Indianapolis, Indiana. And I wasn't old enough to participate in any of the sports that they had. But with boxing, I had the right height. I was tall enough. I was the same height as the 10-year-olds. So the coach, I think he thought my mother was cute anyway. So he ended up letting me come in his gym. And when I walked into that gym, I smelled the smell that I smelled when I was at my dad's house. My dad had a pair of boxing gloves, and he would never allow me to play with them, but he would sometimes let me look at them. But when he would go to the store, I'd go into the closet and play with him. And, I never smelled that before. And then when she took me to this boxing gym and I walk in here, I still remember to this day smelling those gloves, but instead of it being a glove, it was the whole entire gym. I'm seeing all these young boys and men, no shirts on, sweat, muscles popping out, and the smell was sweat, blood, leather, and something inside me just woke up, man. Like I was reborn that day. And from that point on, I could never get that warrior spirit to go back to sleep, you know what I mean? And then I grew up naturally watching Kung Fu theater, and so every time I went to the boxing gym, I always thought of it like the Shaolin Temple. So that was my Shaolin Temple.
Awesome.
And so the crack era was going in those late 80s, and when I came home from school, I started going out there hanging out with my friends. I was going to the boxing gym, and over the time, I started seeing my friends die, get shot, become drug addicts, going to prison. And here I am going to the boxing gym, and I got my shirt off, and I'm looking like the dudes on the Shaolin, you know what I mean? And so repetition makes habit. I went to the gym so much, I got better than everybody in my neighborhood. Then I got better than everybody in my city. Then I got better than everybody in my state. Then I got better than everybody in my region. Then I got better than everybody in the United States. And then I got better than everybody in the world and became heavyweight champion of the world. But it was because I found something that I love. And it's not a job when you love what you do, no matter what it is. And so I just try to encourage young individuals to find something that you love, because then it's not a job. And that's how I became Relentless Lamon Brewster, former heavyweight champion of the world, Nevada Boxing Hall of Famer, man.
Got you.
It don't get better than that.
We know you won a title, the WBO, but who do you think are some of the best fighters you shared the ring with, including sparring, amateurs, and professionals? Like some of the best guys.
Are you asking that I sparred with?
Yeah, that you've been in the ring with.
Man, listen, I boxed more rounds with Ixel James Toney than any fighter in my entire career, amateur or pro.
Wow.
We boxed. At this point, I'd be lying if I said hundreds of rounds. We boxed thousands of rounds. I could close my eyes and tell you what this chump was going to throw. You know what I mean? I mean, he like a brother to me, so we always call each other out of our names. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's
That's
Fred
good.
and I'm Lamont. Sanford.
Right.
But Montel Griffin, he was one of the best fighters I ever been in the ring with. So slick, so smart, so skilled, and as the Bible say, iron sharpens iron, man sharpens man. And so he took me to another level. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was in camp with Lennox Lewis, Michael Moore, Michael Dokes. Like, all these people took the time to not treat me like I was just somebody insignificant in life. They actually gave me the actual attention, and it made me feel like I could one day be in their shoes and represent, you know what I mean, this sport of boxing, which saved my life. So, you know, I've been in the ring with so many fighters over the years, man, not just heavyweights, but just great fighters, man, and it's all about playing chess. It's all about being patient, making the right moves, know what your pieces do, and timing of everything. So that's what boxing has been for me. It's been life, and it's been boxing.
What was it like when you won the heavyweight championship that night? If you could take me back to that night.
You know, man, when I won the heavyweight title that night, man, it was a dream come true. And to win against a gold medal Olympian,
Klitschko,
Vladimir Klitschko.
What venue were you fighting in? I'm trying to remember.
We fought at the Mandalay Bay,
okay.
as Don King say, where the Flying Fishers play. You know, it was April 10th, 2004, man, HBO. And to be able to defeat, or should I say, to be able to win a world title is one thing, but to be able to beat the top heavyweight at that time, because he came to America and just ran through all these fighters, and I was kind of upset because I'm like, man, it's like everybody's scared of this dude, you know, because he a big dude. He can punch, he can fight, he's skilled, but, you know, I'm from the hood, man, and, you know, in the hood, you don't fear nobody. You ain't got time for fear. And like I told him, if you ain't willing to kill me, you can't beat me. And so that night, I held my word. You know, my goal was to take him into the deep water and make him drown, and that's what I did.
Okay, great stuff. Always remember that. How can people follow you and keep up with you on social media and keep up with your journey?
You can reach me, man, always as Lamon, Lamon, Brewster, Brewster. That's Instagram, that's Facebook, that's Twitter. You know, man, my whole thing is not trying to put myself up on a pedestal, man, but trying to be a person that people feel like, hey, man, I can speak to this guy. You know, everybody on earth, they take their shirt off and pants off and take a piss the exact same way. You know what I mean? So I'm not special, man. It's just what I do made a difference. That's it.
Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it.